So you can make your own mayonnaise as long as you've got a stick blender. So as long as you've got one of these, you can do it. What you need is eggs, actually 1 egg. I'm going to be making double quantity, so I've already put 2 eggs in. You need a tall container and you need some oil. That's basically it, but I'll show you a few extra ingredients. So, stick blender, tall container. The thinner you can make this container, the more success you're going to have, because the secret is when you put the oil on top of the eggs, you put the stick blender all the way to the bottom and you blend the eggs and it gradually pulls in the oil. And that's why it needs to be a tall container instead of a flat container. So,
good tip.
So I'm doing double quantities. So I'll tell you the single quantity. 1 egg, 1 cup of oil. Now I'm using a mixture of rapeseed oil because it's got a lovely yellow colour to it, and I'm making a nice yellow mayonnaise, and olive oil. Now, unless you want an olive flavour, a distinct olive mayo, go for a light flavoured one because the flavour of olives can be quite overwhelming. But if you're making an olive mayo, then that'll be lovely. So 1 cup of oil, and a cup is about 240 mils. Pour that on the top. But of course, I'm making double. I've got 2 eggs. It feels like a lot of oil, but we go through a lot of mayonnaise. We love a salad. I don't actually like eating salad unless it's got plenty of dressing on it. I'm a terror for mayonnaise, but it's olive oil. It's so good for you. You're supposed to be eating a tablespoonful of olive oil per day anyway. So that's that. Right, so that's the basics of the mayonnaise. You want something acidic as well. So you probably want either a little bit of vinegar of some kind or some lemon juice. Now I'm making a garlic mayo, a yellowy garlic mayo today. So I'm using garlic powder to flavour it, a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of white wine vinegar. It's also really nice to use a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and we always buy organic. But don't go mad, and you can always add more vinegar at the end. So I'm just going to use about a couple of teaspoons of lemon juice in my double quantity. I should have decided on the quantity before I started. And a teaspoonful of white wine vinegar. And at the end, if it's really thick, you can thin it down with vinegar. So what I would say in a single quantity is I would say 1 egg, 1 cup of oil, 1 teaspoonful of lemon juice, 1 teaspoonful of some kind of vinegar. And 2 more flavourings. I'm going to use a big heap spoonful of garlic powder because we want this quite garlicky. Probably used about a dessert spoon per quantity. And then I'm going to put some Dijon mustard, which is the yellow mustard. It's quite hot, but a teaspoonful of that as well, and I'll put 2 in. So those are the optional extras, and the secret is you just go straight to the bottom where your eggs have settled and press the button and just watch it come in close. You're going to watch it emulsify as soon as I press the button. You see it starting? Mm-hmm. You keep going, and then I'm just going to gradually come up. Once I've got that thickness going on, then I just mix the whole thing just by going up and down with it. It's probably mixed enough that I can test it now. I didn't put any salt in. Maybe you should put some salt in. Yeah, I think it wants a bit of salt. Oh, it is really, really good. Mm-hmm. So I probably just put a pinch of salt in one measure of that, but I'm going to put about 1/4 of a teaspoonful in this quantity. Pink Himalayan salt. And then just get it all mixed. Right, let's do the taste test.
Here we go. Oh, lovely.
Oh
Nice.
my God, it is really, really good, isn't it?
Good stuff.
I needed the salt. It's really, really thick, just like mayonnaise is meant to be.
Beautiful.
If it's too thick, you can add more vinegar, especially if you like that acidic taste to your mayo. But I would say experiment with a couple of different kinds of vinegar. Maybe lemon juice if you. We did make a lemon mayo.
We did.
That was gorgeous. I used all lemon juice and no vinegar, and I also used some lemon essence in there as well. That was really good.
We've done chili mayo as well, and we chuck a bit of chili
Yeah.
powder in it. And
I'm going to say about the lemon one, the lemon essence, you could even use a bit of lemon zest, but that was really nice on fish. And the chili mayo, yeah, so you can use a bit of chili powder, perhaps a bit more than you think, but obviously add it and taste it. And to colour it, a bit of paprika.
nice.
Makes it nice pink colour.